Hey y'all, it's Mary, and this is Mary Catherine Loves Cats, and this is Mask Monday. Welcome. And Smudge was sitting here nicely, and then he got up and he won't sit back down. So he's not going to cooperate. But anyway, y'all, this Mask Monday, I'm going to do this Tony Moly mask that I got. It's called Fresh to Go Pumpkin Mask Sheet. It's firming, and I got this from my win from the Suni bag, the Suni pouch. So I'll put their information below so you can find them. And Tony Moly masks are fantastic. They have this whole line of fresh to go masks. And I just thought this one would be fun because it says it's pumpkin. And let's see, it says, it's a lot of Korean writing on there. See if I see much English going on. Not much. I can see that it's 10-20. And that's, let me get my magnifying. Pumpkin mask sheet firms up skin. Tear open and apply to face. Leave on for 10 to 20 minutes and then remove. That's all it says. Everything else is in, well, the ingredients are in English, but the everything else is in Korean, and it's really beautiful. The Korean language is so pretty to look at, but I really don't know much of what it does. It's firming. Okay, so it's cute. It looks like a package of pumpkins. Okay, let's get it started. And Smudge, you think you can sit down? I have the winner. Oh, it's very creamy, y'all, in there. Look at that. Oh, this is, oh, it smells fabulous too. It's a light scent, which is good. Light scents are good. It's very like a moisturizer cream instead of an essence, you know, so it's not real liquidy, even though it is, you know, there's a lot on here, but it's like a cream moisturizer. Okay, there goes Smudge. Bye, Smudge. It smells really good. It does not smell like pumpkins, though. It smells good, though. It's not strong, but it's not just like a medicinal smell, which is nice. So I was gonna tell you all a little bit about some things that I, just about, you know, Halloween time, we've been talking about things. You know, I had a clown mask on a couple weeks ago. Oh yeah, it smells good. It's a little perfumey smelling, but like I said, it's not strong. But now, I don't know, but if you can see that's like a white cream instead of an essence. Even though they probably would still call it an essence. But I can't tell because I can't read the packaging. But it is fitting very nicely so far. And, you know, I did that clown mask a couple weeks back, and a lot of people said they were afraid of clowns. And I think a lot of people are. And I grew up in Chicago. There is a channel called WGN, which stood for World's Greatest Newspaper, which was the Chicago Tribune. Well, it still is, I guess, you know, but since then, you know, that was from it was named many, many years ago. And now, you know, newspapers aren't as big of a deal as they are, you know, because of social media and all the information we can get on the web and that kind of stuff. So they do have an online presence as well, the Chicago Tribune. But anyway, they had their own TV channel, and they did a lot of shows. And they did a morning show that was, oh, it just went out of my head. Rogers, what was his name? Anyway, oh goodness, I've talked about it before, but I can't remember the name right now. But at lunchtime, they did Bozo Circus. And I think that that also went into other markets besides Chicago. But so that was my first experience that I can remember anyway of a clown. You know, things are different nowadays. There's carnivals and things all over the place. When I was a kid, there wasn't all that, you know, there wasn't all that fun stuff for kids to do all the time. So, that's my first experience that I recall of a clown, and he was wonderful. He was personable. He wore this blue outfit, this blue sort of sailor outfit with this big collar, and he had this red hair that came out, and he was bald up top here. And of course, we all love to watch Bozo Circus at lunchtime if we were home from school, because, you know, otherwise you're at school. And I even was on Bozo Circus, actually, and I got picked to play a game, but that's a whole other story. But I liked clowns. And then I think what did it in for me, and maybe for other people also, I also, in Chicago, was the serial killer, John Wayne Gacy. And he was a man that everybody thought was a pillar of the community. He was very involved in a lot of things, very sociable person. And he was a clown that you could hire, you know, for different occasions and what have you. And I think he also had a job. He was very influential from what I remember in the city. And they found, you know, he had been like what's going on now with the Netflix. They're showing Dahmer. John Wayne Gacy was very much like that. And Dahmer was in Wisconsin, which wasn't far from me, an hour or so. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, an hour and a half from Chicago. So those two serial killers, and I didn't look it up before I did this. I don't remember who was first, if it, Dahmer or I think John Wayne Gacy was, because I'm thinking I was a little bit younger. I think I was a teenager when John Wayne Gacy was discovered. I think I could be wrong, but his house was on the edge of the city by the airport, and my aunt and uncle and their kids lived over there. They lived just a few blocks from him. So it was very, you know, it was very shocking and tragic and scary for everybody. Yeah, there have been movies about him, you know, but anyway, so I had good experiences of clowns, and then that sort of just, you know, made it creepy, I guess. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you that. And I also want to show you real quick, you know, I can't get a lot of advent calendars. Some channels are getting all these wonderful advent calendars, which is wonderful. Some channels, some bigger channels get them for PR, and that's fantastic. I'm so proud for them. Some buy all their advent calendars, you know, like CC's Trial Size Life. If you want to see a lot of advent calendars, CC's Trial Size Life and Katie's Corner of the World. I'll put them in the description for you to find them. They find wonderful advent calendars. I personally can't really get a bunch because they're expensive. So I did buy one. I told you on Friday Night Gab. I had told you before when I bought it. It was end of August, beginning of September maybe. I bought the Look Fantastic box because I saw what was in it and I really liked it. And last year I got it as well last year. The year before I got the glossy box. So they're both very good boxes, but I can only really afford one. So that's what I got this time, was a Look Fantastic. And I keep getting emails saying that it's being delayed. And I want to say this happens every year, but eventually we'll get it. I don't need it before December 1st because I'm not going to show it. I will show you what it looks like, you know, when I get it, but I'm not going to open it until each day. I'm going to open December 1, December 2, like that. And a lot of people, you know, they want to get them because they want to open them now to show you, which is great, so that if you want to buy it, you can if it's still available. That's the point of these other channels opening them up early, so that if it's something that you really like, you can still get it. But since I don't have a big array of them to show you, I just open them in December. So I wanted to have something a little bit different. There's a nice wine calendar at Aldi's, but they start selling that when I'm at work, and they run out of it before I can get there. So I've just given up on that one. Last year I had a real nice champagne, sparkling wine calendar that I was able to get because they didn't sell it on the day that they sell all the advent calendars. It came around a little bit later in December, and it goes from Christmas Day to New Year's Eve. So it's 7 bottles, and that was a real fun one. Y'all enjoyed it. I enjoyed it too. I actually still have 1 or 2 bottles in my refrigerator. That shows you how little I drink of that. But I did find, been looking for a while and been seeing really lousy ones, but I found a cat one. And I found a couple. Some were for 12 days, some were for 24 days and 25 days. This one's 25 days. But they were just filled with, like, even the couple of 12-day ones that I found, they would repeat the toy. In, you know, like they'd do 6 toys and then do 6 toys again. And a lot of them are snacks. And my boys are on a special diet for different reasons, but they're not supposed to really have treats. I can give them treats a little bit, but I can't give them daily treats where there's 6 or so in a sack, and then I can't do that. That's too much for them. So I didn't get them any snacks. This one is going to have a little bit of repeats, but a little bit different repeats. When I show you, all right, here it is. I got it from PetSmart. And I got it online. I didn't go to the store. I had to order something else. So to make it where I could get free shipping, this was $16.99. So it says, Merry and Bright Collection, Feline So Festive with Cat Toys, the perfect 25-day advent calendar for cats. And it's super cute. You can hear it jingling. I'm not going to take the shrink wrap off because there is some catnip in there. And I don't want the cats to smell it and ruin this before we get to it on December 1st. So it does show to add more happy to their holiday, 25 ways. Your cat has been good all year, so why not include them in the holiday countdown with an advent calendar of their own? So it has these types of things, okay? It has these crunchy kind of balls, which they do like, and there will be a couple different ones of those, but they are different colors. Like, I mean, they're red and green, but so this one is more green than red, so the other one's more red than green kind of thing. And the same with these balls. There's a couple balls, I think, and a couple of these spiral things. With my sister's cat loves these. Cats love these, but mine, they don't really seem too keen on it. But then it has these plush little toys in here that have some catnip in them. So those are not repeated, I don't think. So it's either a mouse and a candy cane and a reindeer and a penguin, you know, and a star. So that should be fun because hopefully it'll be a little bit of a variety and they'll enjoy it. And then I'll have 25 things to step on, more than I already have. So, but you know, eventually they do ruin a toy. A toy gets damaged and has to get thrown out or something. And they like to shove the toys up under the closet door or up under the couch, and you know, then it's you know, once a month I clean it out, and then I have 1,000 new toys. So it's funny. But anyway, y'all, that is my Mask Monday for today. I don't have that much more to say, and this feels really, really good. I'm gonna keep it on a little bit because I've got a little more time. It's just very creamy, and you know, I'll rub that essence in afterwards. So I'll leave it on for a little bit. So thank y'all for stopping by and count your blessings, and go see all the other people that do the Mask Mondays. I have the Mask Monday ladies tag and the Mask Monday friends tag that you can follow below. Sometimes when I click on those, they show things from, you know, months ago. But hopefully you can find, you know, today's people. And even if you see something, you know, older, you might meet a new channel that you like. Thanks for stopping by, y'all, and count your blessings. Bye-bye. Y'all, I forgot to tell you my winner from last week. Last week I did a Mask Monday with Miss Jackie Russell, and we are giving away a few masks, and my winner is Myrna Bledsoe. I'm so sorry, Myrna. So I will put her picture at the end of this video so you can see her. And Myrna, get with me, and I'll get you your masks. I'm sorry, y'all. Thank you. Bye-bye.